So we were right. A Z28 was coming. Keyword was. What's going on, guys? Matt over here with Lethal Garage, and today is kind of a sad day, and it's really a realization day that there's not going to be any more Camaro after 2023. And you guys are going, but Lethal, your previous videos and well, there's been a story that's been posted. I know the people who posted it, or at least know of the people, and now it's basically solidified. So a 6th generation Z28 was in the books. It was something that they were developing, and it was killed in November of 2018 when CEO Mary decided to do all the cost cutting, savings, whatever, everything across the board, and it just killed the car. It also killed the 7th gen, and basically allowed GM to extend over the 6th generation with the refresh that Al Oppenheiser was the key to getting the 2020 refresh through, getting the front grille, all that changed on the SS. That is Al, all Al. Huge shout out to Al. Thank you for putting in the work on that one. But that being stated, Camaro is coming to an end in 2023. They have stated that the 7th gen is delayed. Now, we know the 7th and 8th gen were vehicles that had been designed on paper, probably. We don't know how far they got in regards to modeling and building and creating molds and all that stuff to actually make test mules, etc. But it sounds like 2023 is going to be the end of an era, a nameplate potentially. Will GM bring back the Camaro? It is currently unknown. As far as we know, it's delayed, which means, you know, it could come back at a later date. Obviously, GM wanted to kill the Camaro before the 4th gen even existed. And then the 4th gen came around, and then they really killed it in 2002. There was a long hiatus. We saw the concept in 2009, I think it was revealed. And then obviously we got the cars in 2010. The 5th generation did really well for Camaro. Sold, over 500,000 cars over its lifetime of 5 years. That's really good. That's a lot of cars. But obviously the 6th generation is not instilling those same numbers. We're also not seeing the same kind of sales numbers in Mustang or Challenger as well. It's a pretty good indicator in the market that these kind of cars are not performing like they used to. There's 1.5 million reasons for it. Could be pricing, could be design, could be current needs of the generation, which seem to love trucks and SUVs. Wait, I have both of those. Yeah, so Z28 is not happening. It is officially canceled. It was canceled November 2018. Some of the details and specs that are leaked out but not confirmed are it was going to be an NA beast. GM was sticking to their guns. They were going to do a 6.6 liter brand new engine. LT3 is what the rumor is, or at least what it was supposed to be. But GM was going to create a high revving 6.6 liter LT3 platform, but we have no idea how the car was going to perform. We don't know anything else on it. I do truly believe the images of the car that I posted in my last Z28 video were the actual Z28 with carbon ceramic brakes, base model, headlights, and all that kind of stuff. I think that was a test mule. It really was. And there was glimmer and a hope of a Z28, and now it's a glimmer and a hope of, will Camaro survive beyond 2023? And no one knows. And you can call this a speculation video, but sources inside GM are leaking out that Camaro is a dead nameplate as of 2023. So yeah, it's not good news. It really isn't. So the best thing we can hope for is that the remainder of the 6th generation 2020 to 2023 sell well, prove to GM that it can be a nameplate that can generate income and excitement. I think the changes they've made in the new LT1 offering are going to add a new dynamic in the marketplace, but is it really going to shift things? I don't know. If anything, it will mean probably lower sales. You know, this kind of news and this kind of information doesn't bode well for a brand. I mean, it could turn tides where people think, hey, you know what, if I go out and buy a Camaro now, maybe GM will rethink this. I don't know. Maybe GM will come back with a Camaro as an EV. Maybe not. Maybe some of the feedback they got was no one wants to buy an EV Camaro. The nameplate is a push rod motor monster, V8. You know, get the Tim Allens up in here. I don't know the results, and I don't know the feedback that they got, but I do know that I mean, and I hate to say it, I'm a big Camaro fan. I mean, obviously, I got my Camaro, I got my second gen Camaro, and I'd like to get a Z28 fifth gen, but you know, funds willing, maybe. I don't know. I bought my wife a Suburban instead, but I really hope Camaro's not gone forever. I really do. I'd like to see it come back. I'd like to see potentially, I don't even care if they make a hybrid. If they still had a motor and a hybrid version of a Camaro, I'd be okay with that. I would. I think if anybody's working on something, it's Al Oppenheiser. We need you, Al. We really do. And it's probably too late, but if it is, I do want to thank you and your team for putting in the work that you did in the 5th and 6th gen Camaros, and even before that. You guys have made some spectacular cars, and it's sad to see that GM doesn't see the value there. So, yeah, that's all I got. So, until next time, guys, see you on the road.